Hello YouTube, my name is Theseus, and welcome back to Sea Power. Right now, we've got to deal with this airbase and this American fleet way up here. They've got a couple of Virginia class destroyers. No, they're cruisers. They're a little big for destroyers. They do have a Kid class destroyer. Still don't know what that is up there, but they have a Nimitz class aircraft carrier. We gotta take this out. Although I've yet to learn if the AI is smart enough to launch their aircraft from it. So there is that. Anyway, we basically... we've got a few aircraft up and running. We've got Yestreb flight in a holding pattern to take out any aircraft we find. We've got an electronic warfare going to jam the defenses of the Nimitz and its escorts. And we have the Korshun flight moving in to engage that airfield. Up here in Reykjavik. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but who knows. And of course we've spent all the missiles from these Tu-22s. Which is unfortunate, because they weren't enough to take out the airbase. It's time to speed up time. Oh, we got another Korshun flight.
Вас понял. Курс 290.
May as well tell him to take the, or hit the Seawar radar over here, if he can. And while we are waiting for stuff to happen, I will pause it so that you don't have to sit through a bunch of nothingness. Alright, welcome back. Some time has passed, not a whole lot. But we are in engagement range. I think. Are they going to... Might be too high up.
Вас понял. Курс
Let's
58.
go down to 3,000
занять
feet.
высоту 3000. Вас понял. Курс 130.
Ceasefire. Go down to 3,000 feet.
Есть прекратить огонь. Есть прекратить.
Oh, quickly. Go back up to
Есть
20,000
занять
feet.
высоту 20 000.
One of you, launch a single one
Возвращаясь на...
at that.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7000.
Ракета приближается. Цель.
7000.
Well, they're firing at everything, I guess.
Новые.
На землю.
Ракета приближается.
Hitting the SAM site at the very least.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7000. 21. Зал.
Ракета приближается. Новые. Вас слушаю.
Цели.
Ракета приближается.
In the meantime, how are you doing?
Цели.
You're almost there? That's good, that's good.
180. Опознано как враждебный ЗРК. Возвращаюсь на базу.
Ракета приближается. Я сбит.
Ooh, lost that courser.
7021. Поражена!
We hit most of
Ракета
these.
приближается.
They shouldn't have a whole lot more ammo either. Yeah, they can't. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Got 7 more of these. Let's go strike. Let's launch 4 more. And then in the meantime, this one almost has them all in their sights.
Вас понял.
All right.
258.
Now we are clear to engage. Let's see, which one of your missiles are the smart ones? Okay, distribute targets between them. So the SSN-19. Salvo 8, please.
Вас понял. Атакуют цель.
And salvo 8,
100.
please.
Вас понял. Атакуют. Ракета выпущена. 7136. Ракета выпущена. 7130.
This will take out that enemy fleet for sure.
7136. Ракета выпущена. 7136. Ракета выпущена. 7136.
All right. That is a pretty sizable missile force. We can go to times 20, but that's about it. Now, how fast are they getting across? Oh, they're going at 1600 knots. We'll return when they reach the target. Welcome back. We have started the final phase of our flight path with the missiles. They are diving down onto target. I guess this is technically the second final phase, because they dive down to 8,000 feet, and then they perform their low-level ingress. And now they're sea skimming to get underneath the defenses of the enemy. Now, as I said before, these missiles will auto-distribute themselves amongst the enemy fleet. We did end up discovering what that is. It is a Leahy-class cruiser. This fleet should all sink with these missiles so long as they all strike their target. The Nimitz might survive. I doubt it. It's also possible that every missile decides to target the Virginia class for some reason. That is very disappointing. Huh. Well, considering that these missiles are coming in afterwards, hopefully they'll decide to target something else. They're starting to fire their guns. They can't target with missiles yet. Two missiles got spoofed by defensive jamming. Interesting. Okay, that Virginia class is done. This kid class should go down with a single hit. Hopefully the Virginia class doesn't... they're all gonna target it. No, target something else. Target the Nimitz.
Прибыл на позицию.
That is a waste of a volley of missiles. That is unfortunate. Well, these missiles are bypassing it, so maybe a few will hit.
7137. Поражена!
Alright. We do have some of them going after the Nimitz. It's not a complete waste. And that's the Kid class destroyed. I'm unsure if 2 missiles will be enough to sink the Nimitz. I don't believe so.
7136.
But we will let the Virginia class and the Kid class sink before we try and launch another force. Actually, they should be sunk enough by the time these 4 missiles reach target.
Атакуют цель. 7130. Ракета выпущена. 7136.
What is the range? quite enough. Alright, so we gotta get closer. Yeah. Although, we do also have a bunch from
Вас понял.
the aircraft carrier. I forget that the aircraft carrier also is a missile carrier. It's performing air ops. Oh, it is. I mean, you can launch missiles while you're performing air ops. They're not gonna be coming into contact with your... yeah, whatever. Caution flight. 20,000 feet. For some reason, these guys are flying slower.
Вас понял. Иду на крейсерской. Вас понял. Иду на крейсерской.
Time to speed up time again, I guess. Okay, that Virginia class has officially sunk after taking like 8 of the missiles. This thing is not looking great. It's taken 2 hits. That kid class will definitely sink by the time the missiles get there. And the remainder of the missile force will be able to reach target pretty easily. And this is why you use the electronic warfare planes. Because I guarantee you, not everything would have made it to target if it wasn't for this.
Воздушная.
Цель.
We will return when the SSNs or something else reaches their target. Once again, welcome back.
Новая.
Наземная.
We are about to bypass our electronic warfare plane. Our carrier has launched the next missile group. And our planes are about to reach the airbase. Or at least some of them are. Now, these 3 missiles won't do a whole lot. They might be enough to sink either the Virginia or the Leahy. I doubt they'll be enough to sink both. And they definitely won't be enough to sink the Nimitz, unless all 3 decide to hit the Nimitz. Even then, it's a toss-up. Let's see, about 20 nautical miles out. Yeah, they're being targeted.
Наземные. Цели.
I really hope they don't have a whole lot of missiles left. Oh, we do have 4 missiles here.
Ракета
2 of them
приближается.
have decided to hit the Nimitz. Max
Вас понял.
speed.
Развиваю максимальную скорость.
You need to reach target before the missiles take you out. Uh-oh, we're about to lose this one.
Получи.
Я
Yep.
сбит.
That is unfortunate.
Ракета приближается.
Yeah, the Caution flight will probably end up being shot down. That is unfortunate.
Я сбит.
Семь тысяч 136. Поражена!
Oh, let's see. That one makes it. That one makes it. This thing is hurting. And of course, we have the 8 from there. Where did they all go down? No, they're back here still.
Вас понял. Развиваю максимальную скорость.
I hope they make it. And the shipwreck missiles hit airbase. They
Вас
can.
понял. Атакую цель. 7000.
Let's see if they
21.
actually make it there.
По наземной цели. 7021.
This 8 should be enough to take out the Nimitz, Virginia, and Leahy, especially since they won't have the problem of hitting the same target too many times. Now we just need these guys to get past the Hawk SAM sites. Really, I just need this airbase to die so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Ракета приближается.
Yep, hostile missiles are coming in.
Я сбит.
They shot the first one down. Let's see if this airplane actually makes it to
Ракета
target.
приближается. Ракета приближается. Я сбит.
He almost made it to target. That is unfortunate. Well, as soon as this carrier fleet goes down... Oh, hey, that Virginia class sank. This Leahy might also sink. Yeah. I think that Leahy is sunk. Good to know. And all it takes is one sandbox missile to sink a Virginia class. That Leahy is still holding on though. Its back deck is sinking below the waves. Oh, whoops.
Воздушная.
Цели.
Didn't mean to do that.
Новые. Воздушная.
Цели.
So they are launching at the SN-19s unsuccessfully. Okay, that Virginia class is no longer priority of the missiles. That's good, that's good. Means even more are after the Nimitz. And those two should definitely be able to take out the Leahy.
Цель.
7021. Поражена!
And this should sink the Nimitz. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. Yeah, that'll sink the Nimitz. Oh, that one must have... They must have been spoofed. It's okay, we don't need to worry about the Leahy anyway. It's not gonna do anything. This airbase is still kicking? My goodness. It needs to die already. I want to send the rest of my shipwrecks after the airbase, but I want to make sure the Nimitz sinks first.
Возвращаюсь на базу.
How much? Oh, this thing's fine. Go times 50, see if it sinks. Yep, there it goes. The Nimitz is done. We'll send the rest of this after the airbase.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7020. Ракета выпущена по наземной цели.
Цель.
7021.
And then... I wonder, can this... This cannot. That is unfortunate. That Leahy is still kicking somehow.
Цель.
7021.
We do have to take out the Leahy eventually.
Вас понял. Курс 283.
Now we wait till this all makes it to target.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7097.
Because why not
Вас понял.
tell
Курс
these guys to
270.
do that?
Возвращаюсь на базу.
I don't think they'll make it there with any kind of speed,
Есть самый полный вперед.
but it's worth a shot. we're halfway there. And because these are targeting ground assets, they're not doing their smart missile stuff. Bypass all the graveyard, essentially. Does seem the enemy SAM sites don't have anything left to shoot at us. That's good.
Новая.
Воздушная.
Цель.
Alright, that's one.
7021. Поражена!
Two. Yeah. Well, we got something to explode. Alright. They're gonna make me...
Возвращаюсь на базу.
They'll make me do this. Say, now we got nothing but time. In the event that I don't manage to take out the airbase and the Lehi by the end of this episode, I'll just call it. Because the Lehi is defenseless, the airbase is also defenseless. We will take him out. That is a guarantee. It's just a matter of, am I willing to make a whole nother episode just for...
Вас понял. Прибыл
or
на
a whole nother
позицию.
video just for that.
Вас понял. Курс 287.
Новая.
Воздушная.
Цель.
SN-12s. Not quite in range. I guess we'll return when stuff is in fighting position. Alright. Now we have crossed the sea and closed the distance. We are about ready to drop the bombs on the airfield. Let's see if we can take it out this time. We've got 28 bombs. That should be enough, I hope.
Новые.
Наземные. Цели.
See, I told you all to attack that airbase. Alright, they're all attacking the airbase. That's good.
Бомбы сброшены.
Возвращаюсь.
Бомбы сброшены.
7020.
Бомбы сброшены.
Возвращаюсь на базу. Возвращаюсь на базу.
Alright. Destroyed the airbase. Finally.
Воздушная.
Which means all we gotta do is take out the Lehi class ship. Which either... which one is it? Anti-ship? I could hit it with these. Do I have any other choice other than just wait for my stuff to get closer? Not really. Could send 8 MiGs out, see if they have the range.
Прибыл на позицию.
Цель.
7233. Опознана как враждебная техника.
Alright. Thankfully, we don't have to destroy all this. We could, but it'd be a hassle.
Прибыл на позицию.
Alright, wait for everybody to get up in the air.
Цель.
Let's see if these guys have the range, shall we?
37 000. Есть занять высоту. 37 000.
If not, we'll literally just have to wait until... Said
Есть
37,000
занять
feet,
высоту.
please.
37 000. Есть занять высоту. 37 000.
Let's see if you can reach target. Maybe. Not quite, unfortunately. Does mean we'll have to wait until this is in range. Which we are almost in range,
Воздушная.
Цель.
but we'll return when something is about to hit that Lehi. Welcome back. I missed it. So apparently, my planes ended up making it. I was not expecting them to, so I was not paying attention to them. And they managed to hit the Lehi. The mission isn't over yet, but it hasn't told me what else I need to do. We've destroyed the enemy fleet, destroyed the airbase. I guess I could probably destroy this and whatever it's got up here, but that's not necessary, so I think we'll end it there. Decisive victory. There wasn't really any mission objective. The enemy has lost a lot. And I've mostly lost few planes and a bunch of T-72s with some CSUs in there. Just basically ground forces what I lost and some planes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have been Theseus, and I bid you farewell.